Have you ever noticed how people tend to follow what everyone else is doing? Maybe it's buying the latest phone, supporting a trending idea, or even laughing at a joke just because everyone else is laughing. This behavior has a name. It's called the bandwagon effect. The bandwagon effect is a psychological phenomenon where people adopt certain behaviors, beliefs, or trends simply because many others are doing the same. In simple terms, the more popular something becomes, the more likely people are to jump on board. But why does this happen? Why do we, as humans, feel this strong urge to follow the crowd? Let's break it down. First, humans are naturally social creatures. From the beginning of human history, survival often depended on being part of a group. Being accepted by others meant safety, cooperation, and support. As a result, our brains are wired to seek belonging. When we see a large group doing something, our mind often interprets it as the correct or safe choice. After all, if so many people are doing it, it must be right, right? This leads to something called social proof. Social proof is the idea that we look to others to decide how to behave, especially in uncertain situations. If you walk into a restaurant and see a long line, you might assume the food must be good. If a video has millions of views, you're more likely to watch it. We trust the crowd, sometimes without even realizing it. Another reason behind the bandwagon effect is the fear of missing out, also known as FOMO. No one likes to feel left behind. When something becomes popular, whether it's a trend, a fashion style, or even an opinion, people often join in because they don't want to feel excluded. Being part of the trend gives a sense of connection and relevance. There's also the pressure to fit in. In many situations, people don't want to stand out or risk being judged, so instead of expressing their true thoughts, they go along with what the majority believes. This is especially common in social settings, schools, workplaces, and even online communities. Now, let's look at how powerful the bandwagon effect can be. Think about viral trends on social media. A dance, a challenge, or a meme can suddenly explode in popularity. At first, only a few people participate, but as more and more people join, it creates a snowball effect. Soon, millions are doing the same thing, not necessarily because they truly love it, but because everyone else is doing it. The same thing happens in marketing and politics. Companies often highlight how many people are buying their product to attract even more customers. Phrases like best-selling or most popular are designed to trigger the bandwagon effect. In politics, people may support a candidate simply because they appear to be the most popular or likely to win. But here's the important question. Is following the crowd always a bad thing? Not necessarily. Sometimes the crowd is right. Following others can save time, reduce risk, and help us make decisions quickly. For example, choosing a busy restaurant might actually lead you to a great meal. However, the bandwagon effect can also lead to poor decisions. People might spread misinformation, adopt harmful behaviors, or support ideas without fully understanding them just because they're popular. This is where critical thinking becomes important. Instead of blindly following the crowd, it's important to pause and ask yourself, am I doing this because I truly believe in it, or just because everyone else is? Being aware of the bandwagon effect gives you the power to make more independent and thoughtful decisions. It allows you to step back, evaluate situations, and choose based on your own reasoning, not just popularity. So the next time you feel yourself getting pulled toward a trend, take a moment, think, reflect, and decide for yourself. Because while the crowd can influence you, your choices should ultimately be your own.